everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. So today I'm going to be making a soap with the fragrance oil Black Cherry. It's by Wholesale Supplies Plus. It smells so good, and if you're looking for one that smells similar, Nature's Garden has one called Black Cherry Balm. I think they both smell really similar, and it's not supposed to discolor, but it really is like a strong, good cherry scent. And also, I will mention, not a cherry scent that has like any vanilla undertones or overtones with it, because I've smelled lots of cherries that kind of have kind of a cakey smell with it too. It just kind of tastes like whatever. It smells like a cherry dessert. So this smells a lot more like true cherry. So I have all these colors. I'm actually out of titanium dioxide, which I have remedied by making an order from TKB. So we're going to be making a soap today with like no white in it, hardly at all. I am going to use some of this Crafter's Choice Ivory Lace Sparkle Mica, which has some titanium dioxide in it, so that might help lighten up the top. But in the middle, I'm probably not going to use any of that. So in this one right here, I have Vibrance Purple from Nurture Soap. I have Red Violet from Nurture Soap. And then I have this one from TKB, and it's like a cosmetic fluorescent pink. I'm not entirely sure of the name, but of course, as always, I will leave links to it down below. I have had a pretty crappy week, I'm not gonna lie, so making this soap is going to make me really, really happy. So the first thing I'm going to do is blend up this oil a little bit on low, and after doing that, I'm going to take my lye water solution and pour it down the stick blender. I need to take this sticker off this stick blender. My fairy godmother sent this to me. So now I have two working stick blenders, which means I can be having one in the wash and using one that isn't in the wash. It's such a luxury and a blessing, I must admit. So I'm going to blend this up on low. Okay, so I'm going to set my stick blender off to the side, let all that soap drip off there. And then I'm going to pour some into these containers. And I'm working at a very low temperature today. It's around 75 degrees Fahrenheit, which should give me plenty of time to mix up the colors. I think I'll probably do a drop swirl. And then into this big one, I'm going to be using the only red mica that I really like, and that is Really Red Mica from Nurture Soap. This is going to get you a true red color, and I'm not sure how red I'm actually going to want the soap, so I'm just going to kind of blend it up and see how I like the color, and if I want it to be a little more cherry, then I might add a little more. I don't know, we'll just see. I honestly kind of forgot that with this red color, you really need to blend up the mica into oil first instead of just dumping it in. It doesn't always blend as smooth in the soap, so I'm going to try to mix this up with my spatula to get any of those little color clumps out. Okay, so I'm going to put this over to the side. Now I'm going to mix these colors up. Okay, so now that all my colors are mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and add the fragrance oil, and then we're going to start pouring them into the mold. Okay, so the first color we're going to be pouring in is the red, and I'm going to pour almost all of it in. Then we're going to do the purple. Just pour it right down the side like this. Then the hot pink, we're just going to pour it exactly the same way we did the purple. I'm kind of worried about the hot pink and the red mixing up together, but this hot pink is really potent. So hopefully there's still some sort of distinction there. And then we're going to do the red violet. I'm just going to kind of wiggle this one around. Hopefully get a different design by doing so. Then we're going to pour in a little more red. I'm just going to kind of wiggle this one around too. Like I said, kind of hoping for a different design. I like to change it up sometimes. So here's the purple. Pink again. I'm also going to try to shake these a little bit just so that the soap is evenly distributed. I'm going to do the red, violet, purple a little bit. And I'm going to continue to just kind of go in this order with the colors until the soap molds are completely filled up. Okay, so we're back, and I'm using the Royalty Soaps piping set available at nurturesoap.com, and I'm using the closed star tip. We're just making 3 little dollops across this soap here. So among other things that happened this week, I have tried twice to schedule with USPS to get them to pick up my stuff, because as many of you know, last Thursday, I think it was, June 1st, was my big release date, and in 48 hours I ended up with over 90 orders. So we packaged all of those up and scheduled USPS to come on a Friday. Well, Friday came and went, and no USPS guy came, no mailman. And then I got an email confirmation saying, oh, thanks so much for all your packages, so great, so glad we got to pick them up. And I was like, you haven't picked up nothing. So I scheduled another one. I was gone on Monday and Tuesday, had a midwife appointment, had to go stay with my mom. Then I got back. Wednesday was the next day that I was available, so I scheduled for Wednesday, and I was watching that door like a hawk. I was just waiting. And I saw the mailman and saw him walking away, so I ran out the front door and was like, hey, whoa, hey mister, do you know anything about picking up any parcels for this house? He said, no, I don't have any information about that. And I was like, well, I got some. You want to take a look? And he ended up telling me when he came in to look at all my packages that it was like that he couldn't pick them up. He's like, first of all, I don't have enough room in my truck, which, I mean, it was 90 packages. That is understandable. But I asked him, well, could you not come back when you're done? And he was like, no, I can't pick up that many. Like, this is a service mainly for people that only have like 1 or 2 packages. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I find it odd that the post office has it available for you to schedule a pickup for however many pounds and packages you want, but then they you know, don't put a limit on it or whatever. I don't know what's going on with this, but something was kind of screwy. And Caleb is working from 6 in the morning, like is gone at 6 in the morning until like 5 at night when our post office is closed. So he had to come home early today for us to take all those packages, and if you haven't noticed by my breathiness, I am 29 weeks pregnant, so I cannot pick up certain things. So that was a major disappointment, and a huge apology to everyone who was inconvenienced by that episode. Next time, we're not even going to deal with them, and we're just going to take all packages on a Friday, is what it's looking like. Any package that gets ordered during the week that I can't just stick out for him to pick up, you know, like any mass influx, we're just going to take it all on a Friday. In better news this month, I have a really exciting collaboration coming up with one of my favorite soap makers of all time. And that will be towards the end of the month, probably not next week, probably the 3rd or 4th week in June. Okay, so now that the entire top is piped, I'm going to heat these up. These are melt and pour pieces mixed with a little bit of mica, and we're going to kind of drizzle that over the top. Okay, so that's all heated up now, so I'm going to drizzle this across the top like so. This is also the purple from Nurture Soap, the Vibrance Purple. I just thought it would be a nice addition. Now I'm going to give this a little spritz with rubbing alcohol, just to pop any of those bubbles that might have been made from the melt and pour. And now I'm going to take these little cherries that I made out of melt and pour with the 9-ball mold that you can get at either Wholesale Surprise Plus or Brambleberry, depending on where you like to shop. That's where they have them that I know of. Nurture actually might have them, now that I'm thinking about it. They might have started to carry them too. Oh, life feels good when I'm putting embeds on the top of a soap. It's my favorite part. Well, I don't know, because I really like piping too. It's one of my favorite parts. How about that? And I will be making some more cupcakes in the future. I really want to make a mermaid treasure cupcake because I think that would be so pretty. So I'm gonna make one of those. I know I'm gonna make like a chocolate strawberry cupcake. So those for sure will be made. And I think my next release date is going to be July 15th. So all the soaps that I'll be pre-filming between now and then should be able to be available on July 15th, including the green apple soap cupcakes that I made. I think I uploaded that on Sunday, even though I had already uploaded the anthropology DIY. So yeah, that's when those will be available. That's when you can be looking for them. So if people start asking in the comment section below and you know the answer and I don't get to them, you can answer and say they're all gonna be available on July 15th. And now I'm gonna take some more iridescent. Oh shoot, I just remembered. Oh, I remember one of the things I was supposed to buy at TKB was more of my glitter that I liked, and I just made the order like 2 days ago and didn't include the glitter. Ugh. Pregnancy brain, I'm blaming you again. Anyways, I'm short on glitter, so I'm using this iridescent diamond dust again. This is from Rustic Essentials. It is not my favorite, but I am making do with it because my favorite one is at TKB, and it's the white diamond glitter. That is my favorite glitter of all time, and I need to get more, so now it looks like I'm gonna have to make a very special order just for the glitter. Okay, I'm gonna spritz this one more time with the rubbing alcohol. Then I'll show you guys a close-up. Ooh, so this is what it looks like all close up. It looks delicious. It looks like something you want to eat. By the way, if you guys want to save some money next time you purchase from me during my big soap release, you can sign up for Ebates using the Ebate link down below that I have, and you'll get $5, and then you can also get a percentage off of all your Etsy orders, because Etsy is one of the shops that Ebates is partnered with, so they give you a percentage off every single Etsy order you make, which includes anything in my shop. So that's like a built-in coupon, and who knows, as we go along, I may have another coupon available for you guys, but you can for sure do that. And I'm gonna wait 24 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll cut these suckers up and look at the inside. And we are back the next day to cut this soap, so I'm going to align it as best I can with my soap cutter Evangeline here. My soap cutter is from nurturesoap.com. Sorry if my stomach keeps making an unexpected appearance. It's getting harder and harder to hide the fact that I have a child in there. Okay, let's see what the inside looks like. Ooh. Well look, that hot pink did show up. That red isn't as dark, I think, as I would probably make it next time. I'd probably try to go for a little more cherry red instead of a tomato red like that, but it still looks really good. And the smell, you guys, this is probably one of the strongest fragrances I've ever worked with, which is great for me because I love a strong fragrance in my soap. Yes, I love the way this looks. It's so pretty. Caleb, do you want to help me pick a question for the day? Ooh, look at this one. I really like this one. Okay, so Caleb's going to ask the question of the day. What's the question of the day?
Would you rather be itchy for the rest of your life, or would you rather be sticky for the rest of your life?
Oh no. Both of those are such awful options. Which one would you pick? Me too. I'd definitely pick sticky. I can't stand being itchy. Okay, so if you want to answer that question, you can click the I in the upper right hand corner and cast your vote in this very, very important poll. I will be honestly extremely surprised if there are people out there that say itchy. Who are you people? I hope you guys enjoyed this soap making video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, maybe even leave me a comment down below, and I hope to see you all next week. So until then, you have a royal day, and bye for now.